Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bite Time. My name is Terry Toot, and today's show we call My Future Choices. Ladies and gentlemen, our show today will talk about the devices from the CES 2026 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And you know how the show, the Consumer Electronics show they have in Vegas, it's the who's who of you name it, technology, and they're introducing new devices. It could be for home, play, your garden, kitchen, fitness, whatever it is. They're introducing in some companies you never heard of. So I picked out a few of the devices just from going through the YouTube channel and the sites they have online. And I picked out a few of the devices I thought were kind of interesting. Other than that, we got a full slate college basketball today because a lot of schedules have changed because here on the East Coast, we're going to get hit with a major storm. And they're trying to get the schedule in so these kids can fly back to the universities in time. And I agree with that 100%. Also, a big congratulations to the Indiana University football team. That's kind of weird to say that. But other than that, let's come up back and have a great show. And I'm fighting the cold, so bear with me. And guess what? We're going to live that funk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. Once again, my name is Terry Toot, and today's show will be called My Future Choices. And like I was saying earlier, forgive me. I'm fighting a cold, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. I'm fighting a cold. It's 16 degrees outside here in Severn, Maryland. We're gonna get hit with a snowstorm starting tonight, all day tomorrow with snow, sleet, and then snow again, all the way up until Monday morning. So I'll be digging out my car and my lady's car and everybody else's car. So bear with me. But yeah, once again, thank you again for coming on. Appreciate the love and everything. And we're gonna have a great show. I know the East Coast, all my brethren on the East Coast, you're like me. Let's just let's just pack it all in, chill, wait till the storm passes, and come back out and shovel snow and whatever else we have to do. So just going out to all my East Coast family. You know who you are. Stay safe and stay strong and stay warm. And you can listen to me on the podcast, right? That's what I'm talking about. So let's send out some congratulations to the Indiana University football team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if some of you know, but Indiana is not the what they call the blue bloods of college football. It's usually your southern teams or teams like Ohio State, Michigan, teams like that. But they all still play in the Big Ten Conference. Yet they came out of nowhere. They were good last year. They have a new coach, Kurt Signetti. Um, have a new coach. It took baby steps for them to get back in. So last year only lost 2 games. This year they were undefeated. And my congratulations to them. It was a good game. I watched it. It was a good game, and then it was a good game to watch. And they did put their heart into it, and they played a good game. And congratulations again to Indiana University. What else we got going on? We got a full slate of major college basketball on today. So after this podcast, I'm gonna plop my butt on the sofa with some munchies, and I'm watching a whole lot of college football from midnight to midnight. That's my plan because I'm not going back outside anymore. It's too cold. Snow's gonna be coming, and I just don't want to go anywhere now. But on that note, let's talk about the 2026 CES or Consumer Electronics Show they had in Vegas. Now, every year they do this show in Vegas, and it's like the who's who or what, and it's unbelievable stuff. I'm gonna try and go in one year. I have to go because it has everything you can think of. They have your meeting representatives from Sony, Microsoft, Nvidia. You name the company, they're there. Even some no-name companies are there. Okay, so it's a 3 days of frolicking into the new devices of what's going to be good for 2026. Okay, and I poked at some things I saw online, and like I was saying in my intro, and YouTube, and it's really, really some of the stuff is like, ugh, okay, basically you're repeating everything you did last year, but you're adding a few more features in it. Other than that, you're not doing anything different. But there's a couple, one standout device I am definitely gonna buy, and gonna want to talk about that. All right, so let's get it started. So the first one, please forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, I really have a bad cold. The first item on the agenda is this is rated as one of the best TVs out there now. It is the LG Wallpaper W6 OLED TV. So no, once you hear the word OLED, cha-ching, 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 it's a lot of money. Be prepared to pay. All right. Um, it's ridiculous. It's all the features in it is ridiculous. Okay. It's got a wireless connection box and a 9mm design. You can put on a wall. It's crazy. Okay. So it's got a 9mm uh wallpaper design. So basically it's facing up on the wall. Okay. Um, second generation, or second gen or second generation. Um, it's a tandem RGB OLED, okay, what they call a hyper radiant color. So you know the color is going to stand out. Plus, it's an OLED TV, right? 77 inches, from 77 inch to 83 inches. So just think, cha-ching, cha-ching. 4K refresh rate, unbelievable. That's really good. Up to 165 hertz. That's even better. The processor it's going to have an Alpha 11 A1 processor, Generation 3. And it's supposed to be 50% faster. I mean, the CPU that's built in is faster, and the GPU, the graphics processing unit, is supposed to be even faster, right, than the other LGs that are out there. Okay. Um, has wireless connectivity. That's pure. That's perfect. That's excellent for TV. All right, because I have a Samsung OLED QLED, and it's ran through an IP address from my router. Okay, and so what they're saying that it can handle HDMI inputs wirelessly. You could be 10 meters away. That's pretty good. Let me see. What is the conversion to meters? I hate doing this. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I'm talking meters, and I'm like, come on, man, you know better than that. Conversion from meters to, I think, inches to feet. Let's do feet. Okay, so if it says it's where were we? 10 meters away. 10 meters. That's 32 feet, ladies and gentlemen. That's a damn good distance. Wow. Okay. So your typical Bluetooth. All right. It's got a gaming feature on there. So it's got an NVIDIA card on, and it has an AMD FreeSync processor. That's crazy. All right. That's running WebOS and all kind of features. There is no price as of right now. Um, LG has not announced the dates when this TV will be announced, but to me, I'm gonna say it's gonna cost at least $25,000 to $3,000 easily. Okay, um, it's considered a top tier premium model, so be prepared if you want one of these TVs. I'll wait later on in the year. It's too expensive right now. Okay, the best laptop that was recognized, and I'm glad Dell brought it back. The XPS versions. They were really good. I'm not a big Dell fan because I had a bad experience with my Dell computer I had some years ago. But the XPS machines are beautiful. They really are. So they're bringing those back, and I guarantee you they're gonna make a ton of money. So basically, you can get it the way you know how Dell is. You configure it the way you want. Now, this is a base model. Base model, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give to you. So this one's got an Ultra 5 processor, okay? 8 core, 12 megabits cache. You can cache in your stuff that you have on there, okay? Up to 4.5 gigahertz processor. Can't go wrong. That's good. So you're gonna run Windows 11 Copilot and PC. You have an Intel graphics card. This is the base unit now, ladies and gentlemen. 14-inch non-touch screen. It comes with 16 gigs of memory. Now, like I said, I've always told you in the shows, if you want more memory, you're gonna have to pay for it in the configuration. 'Cause once that lid is back on there, you can't put any more memory in it because the memory is soldered to the motherboard. Okay. You have your choice starting at 512 gigabyte solid state drive. That's pretty damn good. The case is graphite, like the pencil color. You can get it 30. You're gonna get a 30-day Microsoft 365. All right, and you can get the Dell hardware, software, um, like a help or diagnostic check, and this could be yours. The price starts at $1,599. This is the Dell XPS 14. And like I said, they are very good machines. And I don't know why Dell took them out. Now they're bringing them back. And I guarantee you they're going to make a lot of money from them. All right. Okay. The next item, you're going to laugh at me for this one. Okay. This is called Dreamy. It's a clock, a clock at your bed. Trust me, I don't even have one anymore. I use my phone as my alarm. But this is something I picked out, not anybody else from out there. I picked it out. It's an ambient light. Okay, you're gonna sleep better. That's what they're saying. You're gonna sleep better without distractions. Uh, it could be on your nightstand right next to you. Okay, um, has your alarm. You know, alarms, light, sleep content, and someday you could be able to listen to podcasts through it, like mine. uh, So it says here, with this device, you can wirelessly charge your phone from across the room. That's crazy. Okay. There is a subscription fee with this. You have to call ambient.com, their website. 100% phone free and app free. What they're saying that this ambient light is not a distraction. So if your wife or your lady is in a bed with you, the ambient light will not affect her. Okay. It also comes with a sleep support, with a bedtime cue, wind down, noise mask, all in one touch. Okay. It also has this science library, uh, science backed audio and noise mask podcast, which is coming in the future. Like I said earlier, the lights bright enough for reading, navigating the room. Like, sometimes in the middle of the night, you got to get up. This ambient light is strong enough, but not as a distraction as would be for turn on your regular light. Okay. Has sleep friendly controls. So you can't go wrong with that. And has Bluetooth compatibility. Like if you want to put inner ear modules, like if you want to put that in there, I wouldn't. But it's still Bluetooth compatible. You can still use Bluetooth with this, so that's perfect. This ambient light is priced at $250, and this is at the Ambient website. So check them out. Okay. Now this next device, you're probably saying, why would he talk about something crazy like this? And you don't even own one. And you doggone right. I don't. But if you want to have friends over in the nighttime or in your basement, this is the Samsung Freestyle Plus projector. Okay. It's available right now at Best Buy. And this one, it's really funky. This one's real funky. So this one, I'll give you a little insight to it. So it comes with a projector. You're able to casting 30 to 100-inch images. That's cool. Okay, 180-degree cradle, so you can spin it around 180 degrees. Autofocus, auto leveling. You can't go wrong with that because most projectors don't do that. It has an intelligent image adjustment, so basically it can do its own focusing. And it also runs on the Tizen OS. So if you have a TV, let's say Samsung, they have the Tizen. This is built into the projector already. It already has streaming apps, 360 degrees sound. It runs on voice assistants and Alexa and Bixby. So you can't go wrong on it. Like I said, this one's for $570. All right. The picture quality 1920 by 1080 so it's standard DPI regular TVs. So you can't go wrong. It's excellent. It's excellent. That is excellent. You can't go wrong on that. Okay. I think that's a great picture for a projector, right? And like I said, you can connect to your Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. Can't go wrong about that. The 5-watt 360-degree speaker. Oh, that's gotta sound so good. You know, that's gotta sound really good. You can't go wrong with that. That gotta sound really good. So clean and just unbelievable. You can't go wrong on that. Okay. What else we got on here? You can do cloud gaming on here, Bluetooth connection 5.2. You can do mirroring with the Android phone and iOS device. That's cool. So basically, if you have like Chromecast, you can connect it through your phone to the projector, and you got a projector. So that's cool. All right. What else it has? Yeah, on-the-go viewing. You can't go wrong with this. Okay, that'd be cool for like having your friends over and stuff like that. You guys want to kick back and just chill. This would be cool. All right. If you've got little kids, like teenagers, you can have it in your backyard and run that projector. All right. That's $570, and that's at Best Buy right now. Okay, the next device. You know, I talk about headphones. Well, a new individual has joined the foray, and this is the Fender Mix headphone. Excuse me while I get a drink of water here. This will be released in February or early March of 2026. Price range on this is going to be about $300. So it's going to have 100 hours of battery life, 52 with the noise controller. You charge for 15 minutes. It gives you 8 hours of playback. Fantastic. All right. It comes with 40mm graphene drivers, so you're gonna get the full immersion of sound in here. Okay. You can replace the cups. You know, the cups you got them on, or cans, or you know, all of it in business. You can do that. Its connectivity is the Bluetooth 5.3 is the latest, so it's SPC, AAC, LC3, and LHDC. All right, and a 2.5mm auxiliary port, like you need to charge it to something. Okay, all right, cool. Comes with USB-C wireless transmitter, 96 kilohertz, 24-bit lossless audio, low latency. So that's perfect. Can't go wrong. All right. So you don't want to delay in your music, or if you're listening to something, that'd be perfect. All right. Active noise canceling, like I was saying earlier, and also a device I never heard of called environmental noise canceling, where you get phone calls. Okay. All right. Cool. And the craziest thing that this headphones has, it actually has a joystick. So you want to push forward to a song, push back to an old song, volume, and track selection. Okay. And the colors of the headphones are skyscraper black and Olympic white. All right. So they won't be released until late February, early March. I hope they're open at the Can Jam when I go to New York in March. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. The last device I'm going to talk about here is the Click Communicator. Now, I want this. The reviews on this have been fantastic. I want this so bad. It's called the Click Communicator. It is almost a carbon copy of the BlackBerry. I love my BlackBerry. Okay, with the QWERTY keyboard, I love that. Okay, 50 megapixel camera, unbelievable. All right. It comes with a 5 gig, 256 gigs of storage. Excellent. 3.5 millimeter jack, so you can connect your headphones or your amp if you're doing a podcast to your phone. Perfect. Can't go wrong with this one. All right. It's got a backlit keyboard, 4-inch screen. It's perfect. I mean, it runs on Android 16. 8 gigs of RAM. Okay. It comes with this thing called the Niagara Launcher. It's optimized for notifications. That's new. What else we got here? Memory. What's 5G, 4G, 3G, 2G, eSIM, and it has physical SIM card, right? Okay. And it comes with a programmable prompt key. I'm like, what? So it's a light that pops up for notifications, interchangeable, and swappable backplates. That's perfect. That is perfect. Can't go wrong with that. And it's just a great price for $500, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it comes in colors like smoke, clover, onyx, and I haven't received a date on here when this is going to be released, but it will be sold, unlocked directly by Clicks Technology rather than going to the T-Mobile or Verizon store. But they have not released a date on this. As soon as I find out, I will pass on that message to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm buying this. I'm done. I missed my BlackBerry. That was a great device back in the day. All right. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the show. And I'm still fighting this cold. I want everybody, please be careful out there. It's mainly us on the East Coast and people in the Midwest too. We're going to get hit with a nasty snowstorm. Please be careful out there. Stay warm. Make sure you're eating good. Check on the elderly. Please do that. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and be well. Have a great day. Stay warm. Stay safe. I love you all. Take care.